top, and we are looking at sneaky ways of using the lapel. Okay, so from our position, we're going to be in control 3 with the cross face underhook. Just going to open up the lapel, okay, pass it underneath Carl's left armpit from my right hand to my left hand, just like what we did last time. And then I'll put a little bit of cross face pressure on him. Okay. So last time we looked at how I could come up in the knee on belly, switch my grips, and then we had the option for the cross choke or Carl defended, and I went straight into the dorsal choke. From here, another option is the baseball bat choke. The thing about the baseball bat choke is it's hard to get from top just on the lapels. Okay? So say I was in side control, yes, and I got my grips and I went into knee on belly. We talked about how I'd be keeping my instep glued to Carl's right hip, and then I start to turn the knee in to get the reaction of him pushing, and then my right hand comes in. The problem with the baseball bat choke is Charles' right hand. His left hand gripping on my forearm is not going to stop it because I'm straight into it. But it's this hand here that is the problem. Okay? Also getting my hands into the lapel, you know, it's difficult. So this lapel around the back is an easy grip to get. It's a lot easier for me to grab the end of the lapel than actually the collars, if that makes sense. So Carl's got his, is making his frames. I have the cross face, the underhook. I open up the lapel, passing this underneath from my right to my left. Already starting to bug the neck, putting him under pressure a little bit. Grab the pants of the belt. I drop into my knee on belly position. And again, I'm just trying to make him uncomfortable. So my shin, which is across his belt line, is going to turn towards the sternum. From this position, as Carl starts to deal with this, my hand, instead of trying to grab this lapel, and that takes long to come in, I'm just gonna shoot this straight through. Okay? Like a karate chop, straight into that position there. From there, I just loop this over. So it's one little movement. This comes in to make connection, and now I just loop that to here. Of course, the problem is Carl's right hand. So now my shin starts to come across that position. Once I get to there, it's one movement to finish. I've seen people struggle to finish the baseball bat from there. Now Carl's pushing with his left hand and all this stuff. So from that position, I just step over his head and bring my head till his right. Okay, so again, one more time on that. So we're in their side control position. Put a little bit of pressure on him. Take my time. Open up the lapels, pass from my right to my left, and they start putting cross face pressure on them. Right hand grabs the pants of the belt, and now I move into knee on belly. So when I'm playing the knee on belly position, my right foot is not on the mat the whole time. My shin is across the belly line. I also don't want my left foot close to Carl like this, because now you can underhook it, start to mess with my base. My foot's kind of back here riding the storm. Yeah. And now I want to use this knee. Alright, I need, you know, jiu-jitsu is all about action, reaction. I want him dealing with this. So you have to be nasty and start turning it towards his sternum. Just where the bottom of his rib cage is into the diaphragm there. It makes it hard for him to breathe. I want him to be pushing. The second this hand's busy, don't think about grabbing the collar. That's a hard grip to make. My hand just comes into this position, and now from there I just loop that over, and now I've made that connection. This is an easy grip. It's a strong grip as well. Now the problem is, and again, baseball bat grip, it's Carl's right hand. So the minute he starts to put pressure on my right arm, my knee just comes through that space and my shin cuts the arm. To finish the choke from there, it's just one movement. My left foot goes to there, my head goes to there, so it's just, okay, do you see that again? Yeah. Okay, so we're in our position, let's stick to the same side so nobody's getting confused. So from our position, cross face underhook, start to open up the lapel, pass it from my right to my left, cross-face pressure, grab the belt or the pants, knee on belly, and start to put a little bit of pressure. That's what I want, this reaction there, okay? Second that hand comes in, this hand doesn't grab the collar. That's a hard grip to get, especially if the gi's tight. I just slide my left hand in. Once I have that connection with my forearm against his left jugular, I need to fill that space, so I just open that up and pass the lapel to my right hand, and now I have the baseball bat grip. Now we need to deal with the problematic, this right hand. So my shin comes across. To finish the choke, my foot comes over, and now my head comes to the